temperature control of a top side of a distillation column. Now what happens in a distillation column is hot air or gas comes out from the top of the distillation column, and to maximize the recovery it goes through a condenser where the gas is condensed, and then it returns back to the column, right? Now the quality of the distilled product depends on how optimally we are maintaining the temperature at the top of the distillation column. So how this temperature is maintained? This temperature is maintained through a cascade control loop where there is a primary loop and there is a secondary loop. If only normal feedback control is used, then directly this TT will signal will go to the temperature controller where the operator gives the set point, and based on the error it would have actuated the valve in the return line. But this does not accommodate the variation that may happen in the downstream. So to accommodate this variation, there is a flow control loop that has been introduced, and this acts as a secondary loop. Secondary loop here is a flow which is faster than your primary loop temperature, so it can be easily work in a cascade control loop. So there is a flow transmitter which measures the flow and it feeds back the signal to the flow controller. Flow controller in turn adjusts the flow control valve to accommodate the correct quantity of flow into the distillation column. Now this flow controller gets set point from the temperature controller. So this set point is basically the output of the primary controller, and primary controller takes the set point from the operator. In case the flow transmitter is not occurring, or in the initial startup or any other phase where there is no sufficient flow, then operator can bypass the secondary controller and can directly control through the primary controller.